You said never let me go.
So hello guys, namaste Sasabelai, namaste everyone. Like I'm really sorry, I know I haven't been posting since 8 days now because I was really busy these days क्योंकि मैंने post भी किया था. Like I recently posted back then a week ago कि like I got through my PhD and I have my flight due tomorrow. Like it was on 7th. I had to leave and that's why I wasn't able to actually make a video. So yeah, I did tried making video, like I did make a video, like after coming back from my class 2 medicals. I'll do tell about the after selection process and class 2 medicals in my upcoming videos. So as always, do like, share, subscribe and hit that bell icon. So sorry, I'm gibberish right now. And hit that bell icon so that you may get my notifications, like you may get the notifications of my newest videos. So yeah, I'm making this video, the intro video, on 11th of November. However, I did make the introduction and the 200 plus questions video after coming back from my class 2 medicals itself. That was on 7th. So that's why I'm just making the intro video because I didn't make any on 7th. But yeah, this is just for the intro video. Like my outfit will be changed in the next video, so just don't get confused about it. And yeah, let's start with the video. नमस्ते त सबैलाई. तपाईँले अब युट्युबको थम्बनेलबाट हेर्न सक्नुहुँदैछ होला. आजको भिडियो इन्ट्रोडक्सन भिडियो हो र अझै म त्यसको सँगै 200 क्वेसन्स पनि सेयर गर्छु जो तपाईँहरूलाई धेरै काम आउन सक्छ होला इन्टरभ्यूको बेला. त्यो चाहिँ म भिडियोको एन्डमा सेयर गर्छु. सो आजको चाहिँ डल्लै इन्ट्रोडक्सनको बारेमै हो हैन. अन्त कसरी चाहिँ म भएको, अन्त किन मलाई गर्नुको मन थियो, त्यो सबको बारेमा म भन्छु. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विथ द भिडियो. So I belong from West Bengal, a beautiful state of course, and in that beautiful state there's a beautiful village named Sarogao Basti, and I belong from there. Yes, I'm a village girl, and it's a very beautiful state. The people over there are very friendly and supportive, I believe. Like they are very welcoming. And again, talking about my village, the people over there are also welcoming. Like it is a Nepali dominated village and mostly वहाँ पे सब लोग नेपाली ही रहते. So about my introduction, as you all know, my name is Kunjal Chhetri. I have like including me, I have 6 members in my family, like my mom, my dad, and 2 brothers and 1 sister-in-law. Like I have 1 elder brother and a younger brother in general. And then the other part of my family is that like I have 3 dogs and currently I have 5 kittens. Like not exactly kittens, I have 1 mother cat and her 1 baby who has grown up now, and recently she gave birth to 3 babies as well. Like not actually 3, 4, but 1 died. Like the kitten was born dead. So yeah, apart from that, why do I want to become a cabin crew? Like why did I choose to become a cabin crew? Was that, like as you all know, I come from a very backward area. It's a village basically, and most of the people over there do not have much respect about hospitality sector and they don't have much idea about it. So I wanted to be an inspiration for my upcoming youth that there is something called hospitality sector where one can grow through skills rather than marks or grades or degrees. That's why I chose hospitality sector. However, my mom wanted me to opt for nursing or either UPSC after my 12th, but I was so focused about it since my standard. And soon after completing my diploma course of aviation, hospitality and tourism management in Eduguru Institute of Siliguri, I went for my internship. I came back and on 9th of August I sat for my interview, and that's it. I got selected for PhD, and if you haven't seen my PhD video yet, you can just go back and check my PhD video. Like it will be very informative. Like it is informative. Like it may help you to know more about PhD. So basically, as I'm the only child of my mom and dad, of course, so due to that, like, my mom and dad never exactly wanted me to send away, and they wanted me to do a 9 to 5 job, but my plans were different. And yeah, but even though I am the single child, I never felt so, because I have a very long chain of family, and I have always been surrounded with love, warmth and care by each and everyone in my family. Like, but currently one elder brother of mine and my sister-in-law are staying with me and my family at West Bengal, of course, not here in Delhi. So yeah, I have a long chain of siblings, like cousin siblings and many more, like very long chain. Also, like, I used to have ma, like, I think that I'm the, lady version of Lord Krishna, because I have two moms, like one who gave me birth and one who taught me the teachings of life, and who took care of me basically, जिन्होंने मेरा ख्याल रखा था. Like in English we call it nanny, but we counted her as our own family member. Like, I, even if I spend my whole life doing everything for her na, that won't be, enough. Like, itna kuch kiya, like, she took care of me for 16 years, like since August 1 2006, like तब से उन्होंने मेरा ख्याल रखा है. And like, I don't want to mention about her any further, because she is no longer with us. Like, she left this world like on the 11th of December 2020. It was the most heartbreaking moment and the most traumatizing moment for me, and yeah, that's why I can't further talk about her. Like, however, I will in my upcoming videos if I can, because I was in a very depressive phase when she left. That's why, hope you understand that. But even after she left, like, I, of course, I no one can replace her place. उनका जगह कोई ले नहीं सकता. But I also have another mother figure, like उनके जैसा ही, जो उनकी like बहन है एक. So वो है, मैं उनको बड़ो माँ बोलती हूँ, एंड उन्हीं के कारण ही है, लाइक मेरी माँ के कारण ही मैंने लाइक बंगाली बात करना सीखा. सो मेरे माँ के फिगर में एक मेरे में है वो भी. सो उन्होंने भी मेरे को कभी माँ का कमी फील होने नहीं दिया, एंड शी वॉज ऑल्सो दी हैप्पीएस्ट वन व्हेन शी got to know that I made through it, because she too knows how crazy I am about aviation. And yeah, I have a very loving family, and who have always been supportive. Like, what else क्या चाहिए और. And about my mom, like, सबका तो mainly स्कूल में जाते हैं तब उनका first गुरु मतलब शिक्षक मिलता है ना. But for me, my mom was my first guru. Like, उन्होंने मेरे को सब कुछ सिखाया है. Like, छोटे से, even before me getting enrolled into a school, she was the one who used to teach me for my exams and other things. Like, it's really very heartwarming to have such a supportive family. Like, I had someone to take care of me while I was born, and then someone to teach me, and my biggest backbone, my biggest supporter, my dad. Now my only dream is to pay him back, to pay my mom and my dad back for whatever sacrifices they have done for me. Like, मेरे education में like बहुत खर्चा गया था mom and dad का, and they sacrificed everything, and I could not, whatever I tell my dad, अगर मैंने अभी भी बोला ना, then he may not be able to provide it instantly, but he'll take time, either one week or two, and he'll provide that thing to me, because बेटी ने खाए. Like, for me, papa ki pari isn't that offensive line. For me, it's a compliment. I am actually my papa ki pari. Not exactly pari, because he thinks that I am his beta. Like, he's like wherever he goes na, then he makes fun of me, saying that ये 3 लड़कों का काम एक साथ कर लेती है, ऐसी बदमाश है ये. So yeah, so I have a very supportive family. I love my mom and dad. So yeah, as I said, like, if I go on to talk about my family and about myself, like the video will go on too long. So let's go on to the main topic, that was about the 200 interview questions. Like it's a mixture of GD and personal interview, like personal round questions and communication round, like, or I did say virtual round. So like ज़्यादा वो मत करना, exaggerate, ठीक है. लाइक जो 200 क्वेश्चंस जो है वो तो आपको फ़ोटो में मिल जाएंगे. एंड अभी कुछ मैं डिक्टेट करने वाली हूँ, तो आप एक अपने साथ नोटबुक और पेन रख लीजिए और वो लिख लेना. लाइक जो फ़ोटो मैं शेयर करने वाली हूँ उसमें अराउंड 137 क्वेश्चंस होंगे. एंड अभी मैं कुछ डिक्टेट करूँगी, सो वो मिला के अराउंड 200 क्वेश्चंस हो जाएंगे. So I'll be dictating that questions, so be ready. Take a notebook and a pen and write the remaining questions. कुछ questions may be repetitive हो सकते हैं, but please don't mind me. I'm trying my best to help each and everyone out. So yeah, let's move on. So yeah, the other question will be the comparative questions, like compare your hometown with Chennai or Bangalore or the place you're opting for. So make a comparison between them, and also try to make a comparison between your hometown and Delhi. So the two questions are compare your hometown with Chennai and compare your hometown with Delhi. And then we'll move on to the second question, the third question. Like, how do you celebrate Dasera and how do you celebrate Diwali? What's the favorite family tradition that you have been following? And then tell me something about Indigo. Like, again, elaborate, if you know anything you can. Then what do you understand by the term conversation? Okay, and then again, what do you understand by the term conservation? What do you understand by tradition? What do you understand by custom? And like, what are your strengths and weaknesses? I believe I have written that in that photo also. And what are the 3 things that you like about your city? Explain. And then, do you think personality is really important for the job role of cabin crew? Also, the next question is, what are the personality traits? What are any 3 personality traits that a cabin crew should possess? Okay, and what are the key roles and responsibilities of a cabin crew? What are the major difficulties a cabin crew faces in their day-to-day lives? What is a hobby that you left but you want to learn in future? And also, is there any new thing that you are learning currently? Like, even if you don't have, please try to like mention it, like try to elaborate, just don't give them bluntly no answers. And then let's move on. Yeah, talk about your family, like you have to explain everything in that, like talk about your families, like what does your dad do, what does your mom do, and if you have any siblings they will ask about them as well. Then your dream destination and why do you like that place. Also, is there any place that you visit whenever you feel low and why do you visit that place. How do you handle stress? That's the most important question. Please note that too. And what's your favorite season? Like if you give the answer about like I love winter season and then you explain it, then they can also ask why don't you love summer season. So make alternative questions for them as well. Also, okay, tell me about one time where you had to manage a difficult situation. And the next question is, tell me the one time when you had to manage your time efficiently. The next is, do you love the fashion trends that is going now on, and what is your fashion style? Okay. Also, who is the best dressed person you know, and what's her style? Okay, so and now these are situational and conditional questions. Please write that like properly. Like, what do you think it will be working as a cabin crew for the Indigo Airlines? What makes you stand out? What makes you the standout candidate, and why should Indigo Airlines hire you? In your opinion, what makes a good cabin crew team? The next question, what's your greatest strength and how does it help you, and how will this help you in the role as a cabin crew with Indigo Airlines? And this is another next question, if you find your colleague being rude to a passenger, what will you do and how will you deal with a difficult customer? If you were to be the CEO of Indigo Airlines, what are the 5 rules that you will implement on your employees? Remember, I got this CEO wala question in my mid review and it frustrated me out, so please do prepare. The next question is, you see someone giving racist comment or being a racist, what will you do? The next question, you are the team leader of the project, what are your first steps to get the team going? And have you ever resolved a conflict? How? That's it for years. And like, what's the most difficult phase of your life and how did you tackle it or handle it? This is also a question. And let's go with the next. The next question is how to use social media safely. Okay, and what are the pros and cons of social media, of course. Also, do you think every job depends on one's passion and skills? Fair. Okay, what is happiness? What do you understand by the term happiness? I believe I have written that in my previous photos that I have shared in the video. And who is the favorite member in your family and why? Also, the next question is, how does your hometown influences your work ethic? And the next is, how did it influence your personality? Like it's together, like let me repeat it again. How does your hometown influences your work ethic? And after you reply to that answer, then the interviewer can ask you how did it shape your personality. Okay, so what do you understand by cultural and traditional difference? What do you understand by diversity? I believe I have written that in that copy also. And what do you understand by heritage? What are your favorite hobbies and why do you like to do that? Okay, what do you understand by the term LGBTQ plus? And you can also talk about the airlines that are related to this, like the Virgin Atlantic. And impact on media on youth, not social media guys, the news platforms. And Do you think joy and sorrow go hand in hand? Also, talk about any one woman entrepreneur that has inspired you or you know about them. Who's the most inspiring person in your life other than your parents? And what is the importance of time management? Also, the next question is, do you think smile is important for the job role of cabin crew, and why? Also, like this question was asked to my friend, like my batchmate in PhD, in a mid review, like what do you mean by sustainable living? So do study about this, and what do you mean by affordability? Like I wrote about this in my previous photos also, I think so. And how is hospitality industry growing? Tell me something about your favorite movie. It's obvious. Then, what do you understand by the term body language and how does it influences your work? Okay. So the next list of questions are, what will you do if you get this job? How will you handle a difficult situation at work, like in the job of your cabin crew? And if you are given a new project, how will you approach it? What will you do to meet the company's goals and objectives? Please, I'm like dictating it, so write it separately. What will you do if you won a lottery? If you won a lottery, if you could meet any historical figure, who would it be and why? What would you do if you had the power to change one thing in the world? Think of a current trend in your field of work, cabin crew of course, in your work, and tell your group about this trend. What will happen if this trend continues? So like recently Indigo has allowed highlights and also removed eyeliner. Like I got to know about it, so you can talk about that trend followed by Indigo. And okay, the next question is, what do you think might happen if you didn't get along with the people you worked with? The next question is, if you had an extra 2 hours of time every day, what could you do with the time? What is the skill you don't have but would like to have? What would it be different if you possess that skill? What is your best character trait? What would be different if you didn't possess this characteristic? If you took a career break for a year, what would you do with the time? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? It's the favorite question. How do you see yourself progressing in this company? What do you want to achieve in the next 5 years? Where do you see yourself in terms of career advancements in the airline industry? Here we go. Okay. So the next set of questions are, is a smile the best way to handle a difficult passenger? Can kindness replace rules in customer service? Is safety more important than comfort on a flight? Should appearance matter for a cabin crew? Can teamwork make a flight more enjoyable? Is patience a virtue for flight attendants? Should passengers' needs always come first? Can a positive attitude overcome turbulence? Is empathy essential for handling emergencies? Can a warm welcome make a flight memorable? Okay. So the next question is, can you explain a complex topic in simple terms? Like basically you have to answer it in yes and no, and if you have any certain experience where you explain a complex topic much easily to someone. So that's basically what this question means. And next set of questions. Okay, so the next question is, if you could switch lives with someone for a day, who would it be and why? And do you think money is everything? Also, why do you think grooming is important for the job role of cabin crew? And also there can be another question which is not related to cabin crew but will be the same, like why do you think grooming is important, like good grooming is important. Like you do not have to relate it to your cabin crew job until and unless the interviewer doesn't include it in the question. And why did you choose Indigo Airlines and not the other airlines? In that you have to mention about the other airlines as well, like what are the things that you don't like in their airline and the things that you love the most about Indigo that are way more better than the other airlines. And the most important question, what are the 3 strengths that you believe would help you succeed as a cabin crew member in our company? Okay. Did your life used to be very different to how it is now? Where did you used to go to school? Do you remember any of your teachers? Did you have any favorite teachers? Also, what was your favorite subject in school and why? What did you do after school? Like, of course, if you aren't doing college, then you don't have to, write this question. But if you are doing college currently, then you can. Where did you used to play? Do you remember who your friends were? Did you have a best friend? Also, can you remember your favorite game in childhood and why did you love that game? What was your greatest wish when you were a child? Can you remember that? Okay, and you need to explain that also. What was the proudest moment or achievement in your life and why does it matters? And also, how do you come to know about Indigo and how do you come to know about aviation industry? Okay, so what according to you is the vision and mission of Indigo? What are the qualities that you possess that aligns well with the job profile? And the last question is a comparison between Indigo Airlines and some other airline. Okay, so these are the few sets of questions that I dictated. होप इट हेल्प्स यू अ लॉट एंड प्लीज़ स्टे कनेक्टेड मेरे दूसरे वीडियो के लिए, क्योंकि दूसरे वीडियो में आई एम गोइंग टू टेल अबाउट द आफ्टर सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस एंड क्या क्या होता है क्लास 2 मेडिकल में. लाइक हाँ, हमारे यहाँ पर जो आपने मेडिकल सिलेक्शन के बाद जो मेडिकल आप करवाते हैं अपने होम टाउन में, उसके बाद भी यहाँ पर आने के बाद एक अलग से क्लास 2 मेडिकल होता है. सो आई विल टेल मोर about this in my upcoming video, so please stay connected and just informing you in advance that अब मैं कुछ दिन के लिए बिजी भी हो सकती हूँ, तो वीडियोस में थोड़ा गैप आना स्टार्ट होगा, लाइक डे गैप्स, क्योंकि अब इंडक्शन स्टार्ट हो जाएंगे. इंडक्शन के बाद मैं ट्रेनिंग विल स्टार्ट. हाउएवर आई विल स्टिल ट्राई टू सर्व अ लॉट टू यू ऑल हु आर वाचिंग मी, and I know my family is currently, my YouTube family currently is really small, but I really love my genuine followers, like who are really supportive. And thank you very much to Muskan Singh. She was really encouraging. And also shout out to Apala Rat. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Like these two were the major supporters, and I am really grateful that I have such sweet and beautiful subscribers in my channel. Please stay with me and support me like you always do, like you are always doing. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and do like, share and comment and hit that bell icon so that you may get all the notifications of my upcoming videos that I will upload. So yeah, also wish me luck for my induction days and for my training as well, so that I can do well in it and you can see your girl in the dress of Indigo, of course. So till then, stay connected, stay hydrated, stay healthy and be fit. Bye bye.